Hi guys, welcome back. We will be seeing some essential items to start off with baking in today's video. We would be doing a baking series starting with this video, so put in your thoughts and suggestions and video requirements if any in the comment section below. The first and the foremost and most important essential in baking is to use measured ingredients, and that's the key to baking. And we would require a digital kitchen weighing scale for this. This one is from the brand Nova and is battery operated. I have been using this for the last 2 years now and it works perfectly well for me. This measures ingredients in grams and liters as well. I had ordered this from Amazon and all the links to the tools shown in the video would be there in the description box below. Next up is the electric hand mixer from the brand Chroma. This was also bought about 2 years back and is heavy duty. It does not heat up when used continuously. It is used to cream butter and sugar together, whipped cream or egg whites. It comes with a pair of stainless steel beaters and dough hooks. Next up is a set of measuring spoons because some ingredients have to be measured in teaspoon and tablespoon like baking soda, baking powder, etc. They are a set of 5 spoons which have 1/8 a teaspoon, 1/4 a teaspoon, half a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon and 1 tablespoon. Next we would require measuring cups as some recipes call for cup measurements. Here I have a set of 3 cups measuring quarter, half and 1 cup respectively. Next up is a measuring jug. This is used to measure wet ingredients as they are done in milliliters. This jug has measurements in milliliters and cup quantity as well. Next up are a set of heat-proof mixing bowls. To start off, one would require at least 2 bowls with capacity of 3 to 4 liters in volume. Glass bowls can be used as well. The most important factor is that it should be heat proof. Now coming to the baking tins. A basic round 8-inch tin is essential because most recipes call for this. I have 2 of them. Next, 2 6-inch round tins and 2 4-inch round tins. To begin with, 2 8-inch round tins would do. Next, I also have a floral baking tin with 6-inch diameter. Then we would require square baking trays. These trays are 7-inch square tins. This is used for baking brownies. I have 2 of them. These can be used to make square cakes as well. Next up is a 9-inch bread loaf pan used for breads and loaf cakes. This is a non-stick loaf tin and helps in unmolding the cake easily. Next up are these paper molds. These are use and throw. Generally during Christmas, I bake plum cakes in these and give them away as presents. Next up is a muffin cupcake tray. This tray holds about 12 cupcakes. Next I have some silicone cupcake holder molds. These are alternatives to the cupcake tray. Next up are these cupcake tart molds used to make tarts. Next up are these cupcake liners. These liners are placed in the cupcake molds. Make sure they are of good quality. Next up is the spring foam cake mold used to make cheesecakes and mousses. This is a loose bottom pan. The clip on the side helps in holding the pan together. Once loosened, the bottom can be removed. These are used in places where the cakes cannot be unmolded. Next, I have some fancy heart-shaped and star-shaped baking trays. Next up is a silicone spatula. This is required to cut and fold the batter once the flour is added to it, and to scrape out the complete mixture from the mixing bowls into the baking tin. Next up is a pastry brush. These are available in silicone and wood. They help in greasing the baking tin or basting the baked stuff. Next is a balloon whisk. These come in handy when an electric hand mixer fails. These are best suited for smaller quantities and for mixing up dry ingredients. Then we have an ice cream scoop. Always buy one with a trigger. This not only helps in scooping out ice creams but also helps in scooping out batter while making cupcakes. They come in equal proportions. A piston funnel can be used for the same purpose as well. The stand comes with a measuring cone. These are used as chocolate fillers when chocolates are made in large quantities. The chocolate mixture is added in this bowl, and when the trigger is pressed, the mixture dispenses. Next up is a nut cutter. This is used to chop up nuts in small pieces to add in the cakes or chocolates. Next, we have a cheese grater. This is used to grate cheese or get the zest of citric fruits like lemon or orange. Next up is an egg yolk separator. This is used to separate the egg yolk from the egg white. Some recipes call for beating the egg whites and yolks separately. Next, we have a cake tester. This is a skewer which is used to check if the cake is completely done or needs more baking. Next, we have a cake turntable. This is used during the frosting process to give a smooth finish to the cake. Next is a piping bag and icing nozzles. Disposable piping bags are easily available and can be used to pipe the decorative frosting with the help of the nozzles. To start with, a round tip and a star tip would do the trick. Next is a set of palette knives. This is used for cake decoration. The long flat one is used to smoothen the sides of the cake. The offset one is used to smoothen the top of the cake. Next, we have a cake scraper or a bench scraper. This is also used during the icing process. This can be used to mix the bread dough as well. Next, I have a pair of kulfi molds used to set ice creams. Next, we would require some parchment paper. This helps in preventing the cake sticking to the baking tin. I generally cut them prior to the size of my baking tin so that it is easier when I have to bake. Next, we would require a sieve. Sifting the flour would aerate the flour and would give a very fluffy cake. Make sure to sift the dry ingredients before baking a cake. These were some of the essential tools to make baking easier. Do let me know in the comments below if there are any other tools that you use. I have given an exhaustive list. Hope you found this video useful. If you are a beginner to baking, please follow the series for interesting baking recipes. If you are new to my channel, consider subscribing and follow me on my social media handles for more. Until next time, bye bye.